Young Pussy Baker.
Joji is best known for these kinds of songs. But did you know that he gets hype as well?
I ain't never closed my eyes, bitch, I'm nomadic. I ain't tryna be in one place, I relocated. Bitch, I am Shawn Mendes. I just touched down like the motherfucking Jets. Now I'm in Paris, smoking baguettes. Eating calamari with Ellen, getting rich.
Joji is best known for these kinds of songs. But did you know that he gets hype as well?
I ain't never closed my eyes, bitch, I'm nomadic. I ain't tryna be in one place, I relocated. Bitch, I am Shawn.
Biden.
What is a woman? Can you tell me that?
Remember who we are. We're the United States of America. And there's nothing beyond our capacity when we do it together. God bless you all, and may God protect our troops. We can get this done. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I mean it. Thank you. Now, as some of you know, I'd usually come down and say hi to all of you. They tell me there's a storm coming in. Is that right? Is that still the deal? That's the truth. Now, don't make a lie. As that scene in the John Wayne movie.
People believe this motherfucker.
Hawaiian pony soldier. All right, well.
Hawaiian pony soldier. Is that what he just?
All right, well, he's Hawaiian pony soldier.
Hawaiian pony soldier.
All right, well, I tell you what. Here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to ask the White House to talk.
Thank you, Mr. Chairman. Thanks to all of the witnesses for being here. Before I want to.
Remember who we are. We're the United.
I'm Kat Oriel, a breaking news reporter.
Real quickly, Mr. Schultz, my dad worked for 40 years at Florida A&M, so I grew up in the shadows, and I'm excited to hear this innovation that's coming to that area. So thank you so much for that. I'd like to now I have Mr. Garfman.
I'm going to go a little different direction here. In my state days as state legislator, we learned that students who begin at a local college, live with their parents for 2 or 3 years, and then...
What's this dude talking about these days?
There's no shortage of awful entitled influencers, but today I've got a real special goofball to show with all of you. His name is Icy Wyatt, and he was recently arrested for pistol whipping some guy during an incident of road rage, and now the body camera footage has just been released of the arrest, and he seems to be one of the most insufferable people I've ever seen in the content creator sphere. He's a TikTok star, a word used very loosely here. He has about 1 million followers there, but I'm pretty sure like half of that's gotta be bots or legitimate lobotomy victims because he gets no engagement and people just make fun of him there. So I don't know how that number even got so high to begin with. I assume it's just people that like shooting spitballs at him and giving him wedgies online because that's all he seems to be used for, just this little punching bag on TikTok for them to make fun of. And he's so proud of that.
This guy got out of his car and pistol with me with a gun.
The calls continue to filter in.
The calls continue to filter in. This fucking guy, dude.
This fairy tale unfolds in the beautiful land of dreams that's near and dear to my heart, Florida. Florida's done it again with yet another banger. I'm sure you all just expected by default that this happened in Florida, and you're correct in that assumption. It did. Now, on the day of the road rage, a ton of 911 calls flooded in because there was a pink SUV that was driving recklessly, almost hitting a woman and her children, and eventually culminating with him hitting another man with the gun that he was waving around like it was some kind of fucking toy. Now, there is a video that exists showing him driving recklessly in this parking lot, though it cuts off before any of the pistol whipping stuff, but you can at least see the way that he handles his little clown mobile here. He drives like he's in GTA Online, but is also lagging. He is a shit driver. He almost wrecks, and he does almost hit someone in this video.
a video. This was after he
After he hit him?
yes. He was chasing them inside the parking lot like a crazy.
Good shit, Icy Wyatt.
What?
You just graduate
What
from
was he
doofus school
doing?
as valedictorian, you fucking idiot. Absolute piece of shit. Apparently, him and that truck had recently got into a bit of a tiff on the road where Icy Wyatt was accusing him of brake checking him because he recognized Icy Wyatt's car and wanted his attention. This guy is so fucking delusional that
I have actually been a customer of BetterHelp for a little over 2 years now, and I was able to get matched up with a therapist.
world record for this is a 25:41. It's not. It's a 24:53. I've got it up. I'm going to try and learn the route. All right. Take it very slow here. No need to be a hero.
What is this game?
Oh, come on, man. Okay, that works. And then should be right there. Okay, that was sad. That was sad. Oh, this couldn't have been worse. Oh my god, this couldn't have been worse. Damn. There. Wasn't perfect by any means, but it'll work. Got me to where I needed to be.
So you just climb?
And you know what? Let's just play it super safe. See, that's a champion's mentality. Easy. Feels good. Looking nice. How far from the top? We're very close actually to the end of the run. Perfect. Ooh, baby, that is looking good.
I'm not demanding, I'm asking nicely. As a kind civilian that also knows how to manipulate cops.
This is
Bruh.
22-year-old Russell Jones. Just hours prior to the filming of this interrogation
Bruh.
footage, he was arrested for helping a 15-year-old girl execute the brutal murder of her father.
Let's set our
Bruh.
clock, shall we?
In approximately 3 seconds, you will witness an extreme shift in his demeanor.
He got McDonald's fries.
My conversations, aren't you? So, we can do this the nice way, or we can do it the hard way and I can release my bipolar. Let's make a deal. Do-do-do-do. 1, thanks for the food. 2, I see Ellie and Gavin because they are both under my protection. 3, before you release Ellie to her parents, or parent, do a background check as well as a DNA test, as well as, well, not DNA, a drug test. And if you find out that her parent, her mom, is in fact doing drugs, you are to release her to me. Tell him to release Gavin and Ellie. Thank you. And I know I'm being recorded. You can keep that on there. Unless you're a nice cop, then
Bruh.
take it back. But if you're one of those two-timing, donut-eating piece of crap that don't like rules, a high school bully with a badge,
Who the fuck is
I'm
this
sorry,
guy?
buddy, but I eat high school bullies for breakfast. So, you want the whole story?
He eats high school
Make a deal,
bullies for breakfast.
or I let out my bipolar. Your choice.
The The following footage contains never-before-seen personal accounts of the suspects involved in this crime.
What makes Arcade tight is they have all these sounds for space. You know, it's just a bunch of cool sounds that you can play in between tight chord. Crazy. On Arcade, it finds the key and the tempo. Just brings some swag to it. Yeah. I love how you can just click the right button and it just goes to the next sound. Everything's gonna work, regardless of it. Yeah, that's it.
Through in-depth interviews, we've obtained rare insight into the minds of 3 criminals who display behavior that is among the most disturbing we have seen yet.
I can still twist your little mind.
Aaron Fryer's murder was reportedly one of the most gruesome homicides Medford police had seen. The investigative team assigned to the case knew there was significant cause for concern, just from viewing the crime scene alone. Aaron's 2 youngest daughters, Sierra and Olivia, walked out of their bedroom the morning of October 2nd, 2017, to find the horrifying evidence of the crime. But their father was nowhere to be found. The 2, who were not yet in high school, called their father's girlfriend for help, and it was not long before the police were involved. Only a few hours later, investigators picked up and detained 3 young individuals, walking roadside a short distance from Aaron's abandoned silver Mercury Marquis. His eldest daughter, 15-year-old Ellen Rose Fryer, was part of the trio. Her 19-year-old boyfriend, Gavin Curtis McFarlane, and his longtime friend, 22-year-old Russell Pierce Jones, accompanied her.
What's your first name?
Mike.
Okay. Mike what?
Smith.
Mike Smith? Okay.
Yeah, it kind of sounds like one of those weird names.
Mike Smith does sound like a very common...
You sure it's not Russell? Well, that is one of the names that I know.
Are you sure it's not Russell? Well, that is one of the names I go by. What
Okay,
the
that makes me feel a whole lot easier, all right?
Yeah.
Just go ahead and stand here and spread your feet real quick.
I probably would be really stupid saying this.
Uh-huh.
But did you happen to notice my wrists at all?
Your wrists? What about them?
Well,
stick one.
the
Well,
thing
good.
is that I can dislocate my wrist.
Okay, don't do that though, please.
Okay. You seem like a nice one. So
I appreciate it.
I won't make it hard on you.
All right.
I only make it hard on the bad ones.
Bruh, who the fuck?
Did you? What kind of protection?
I only make it hard on the bad ones.
I work with people 20 and younger, legally considered a runaway type of age.
Okay, so you're gonna protect like runaways?
They have to run away for some reason.
Yeah. So you provide protection for runaways and get them like a place to live?
Dude, cops are on a different level.